Starting at number 1, we have Ninja Gaiden 4, the highly anticipated return of the legendary action series. This intense action game combines Team Ninja and Platinum Games' expertise to deliver tight combat mechanics. The gameplay features fast-paced sword fighting with precise dodges, blocks, and parries that require skill mastery. Combat introduces new mechanics like the Berserk gauge for flashy finishers and Bloodraven modifiers for powered-up attacks. The protagonist, Yakumo, wields traditional ninja weapons plus mechanical arms that transform into various deadly tools. Boss fights are challenging and demand strategic thinking beyond simple button mashing. Levels feature gorgeous cyberpunk-infused environments with wall running and grinding mechanics. Performance is solid with options for different frame rates, and the game runs playably on Steam Deck with optimized settings. Moving to number 2 is Battlefield 6, the next entry in the iconic multiplayer shooter franchise. This large-scale warfare game brings massive maps with destructible environments and dynamic weather systems. The gameplay focuses on team-based objective modes with up to 128 players battling simultaneously. Players can choose different classes, including Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon, each with unique gadgets and weapons. Vehicle combat features tanks, helicopters, jets, and naval vessels that dramatically impact battlefield flow. The destruction system allows players to level buildings and reshape terrain during intense firefights. Maps span diverse locations, from urban cities to open deserts and frozen tundras. Weapon customization offers extensive attachment options for personalizing your loadout. Graphics showcase cutting-edge visuals with realistic lighting and particle effects throughout combat scenarios. At number 3 comes Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, the long-awaited sequel to the cult classic RPG. This immersive sim RPG places you as a newly turned vampire navigating Seattle's dark supernatural underworld. Gameplay blends first-person action with deep dialogue choices that shape your story and clan allegiances. Different vampire clans offer unique disciplines like Dominate for mind control or Celerity for superhuman speed. The reactive world responds to your actions, whether you embrace your predatory nature or struggle to retain humanity. Exploration reveals a richly detailed open world filled with quests, secrets, and dangerous supernatural factions. Combat allows stealth approaches, direct confrontation, or using vampiric powers to manipulate enemies and environments. Character progression lets you develop your vampire abilities according to your preferred playstyle. The narrative explores themes of power, morality, and survival. Position 4 belongs to Jurassic World Evolution 3, the ultimate dinosaur park management simulation. This strategy game challenges you to design, build, and manage profitable prehistoric theme parks across various islands. Gameplay involves constructing enclosures, researching dinosaur DNA, and balancing guest satisfaction with dangerous carnivores. The dinosaur roster includes over 100 species, from beloved classics like Tyrannosaurus rex to newly discovered species. Management systems require attention to park infrastructure, staff efficiency, and emergency response when dinosaurs inevitably escape containment. Weather events and natural disasters add unpredictable challenges, requiring quick decision-making. Guest amenities like hotels, restaurants, and viewing platforms generate revenue for park expansion. Scientific divisions focus on genetics, welfare, and entertainment, creating competing priorities. Graphics showcase stunning dinosaur models with realistic animations and behaviors that bring these creatures to life impressively. At number 5, we present Monster Hunter Wilds, the expansive new entry in Capcom's monster hunting franchise. This action RPG drops hunters into vast open ecosystems teeming with massive creatures to track and battle. Gameplay revolves around preparing for hunts by crafting weapons and armor from materials harvested from defeated monsters. Combat is methodical and skill-based, with 14 weapon types, each offering completely different movesets and strategies. The wilds introduce seamless exploration across interconnected biomes without loading screens between zones. New mounting mechanics and environmental interactions provide fresh tactical options during intense monster encounters. Cooperative multiplayer supports up to 4 hunters working together to take down apex predators. The story follows ecological mysteries as hunters investigate dangerous monster migrations threatening civilizations. Visual presentation is stunning, with detailed creature designs and lush environments that showcase next-generation technology beautifully. Coming in at number 6 is Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the innovative turn-based RPG blending fantasy with Belle Epoque aesthetics. This unique game features a cursed world where a paintress annually eliminates everyone of a specific age. Gameplay combines traditional turn-based combat with real-time action elements requiring active timing for attacks and defenses. The expedition team must venture through dangerous territories before the next fatal painting is completed. Character abilities include reality-bending powers that manipulate the painterly world around you. Visual style merges hand-painted art with 3D environments, creating a dreamlike atmosphere throughout. Boss encounters feature creative mechanics tied to artistic and philosophical themes. Party composition matters, with synergies between different character abilities and roles. Narrative explores themes of mortality, memory, and the power of art through compelling storytelling and world-building. At position 7 stands the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered, the beloved RPG rebuilt for modern platforms. This fantasy epic returns players to Cyrodiil with enhanced graphics, improved performance, and quality-of-life updates. Gameplay offers complete freedom to explore forests, cities, and Oblivion gates as you uncover a demonic invasion plot. Character creation allows any combination of race, class, and playstyle, from stealthy assassins to powerful mages. The leveling system dynamically scales content while allowing deep customization of skills and attributes. Guilds provide extensive quest lines, including the Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, Fighters Guild, and Mages Guild. Side quests frequently feature creative scenarios and memorable characters beyond typical fetch missions. The remaster includes all expansion content, with Shivering Isles adding a surreal realm ruled by Sheogorath. Graphics overhaul modernizes textures, lighting, and character models while preserving original artistic vision. Scooting into number 8 is Helldivers 2, the cooperative third-person shooter delivering chaotic bug-squashing action. This intense game tasks elite soldiers with defending Super Earth against alien threats through coordinated team missions. Gameplay emphasizes friendly fire and strategic coordination as up to 4 players complete objectives under constant enemy assault. The stratagem system lets you call in orbital strikes, supply drops, and vehicle deployments to turn battle tides. Procedurally generated missions ensure variety with different objectives, enemy types, and environmental hazards each deployment. Difficulty scales dramatically, with higher levels introducing deadlier enemies and more punishing friendly fire consequences. Loadout customization features various primary weapons, secondary weapons, grenades, and armor with different stats. The Galactic War metagame has the entire community contributing to planetary liberation efforts. Combat is satisfying with impactful weapons and spectacular explosions throughout. At number 9, we present Wuchang Fallen Feathers, the dark fantasy action game set in plague-ridden ancient China. This Souls-like adventure follows a pirate afflicted with a mysterious feather curse, granting immortality and strange powers. Combat is challenging and deliberate, requiring pattern recognition, precise timing, and stamina management for survival. The setting blends historical late Ming Dynasty elements with supernatural horror, creating an oppressive atmosphere. Boss fights are epic encounters against grotesque creatures and corrupted warriors, testing your skills thoroughly. Exploration rewards curiosity, with hidden paths, secret areas, and lore scattered throughout interconnected levels. The curse mechanic adds unique gameplay twists, with feather powers offering both combat abilities and puzzle solutions. Artistic direction is stunning, with detailed environments ranging from plague-infested villages to mystical mountain temples. narrative gradually reveals the mystery behind the protagonist's curse and the calamity devastating the land. Position 10 belongs to Assassin's Creed Shadows, the franchise journey to feudal Japan's Sengoku period. This stealth action game finally delivers the long-requested Japanese setting with dual protagonists offering different playstyles. You alternate between a shinobi ninja, excelling in stealth, and a powerful samurai warrior for direct combat. Gameplay blends classic Assassin's Creed parkour, assassination, and exploration with refined mechanics for the setting. The open world recreates historical Japan with sprawling castles, serene temples, bustling towns, and beautiful countryside. Stealth mechanics feel significantly improved, with better AI, more tools, and environmental options for creative assassinations. Combat as the samurai is weighty and deliberate, with katana duels requiring timing and positioning. Historical figures and events intertwine with the Assassin-Templar conflict, creating engaging narrative threads. Seasonal changes dynamically affect the world visually and impact gameplay with weather and environmental conditions. At number 11 stands South of Midnight, the atmospheric action-adventure exploring Deep South folklore and mythology. This unique game from Compulsion Games features a young woman with supernatural abilities navigating mystical Louisiana bayous. Gameplay combines third-person action combat with puzzle solving and environmental storytelling throughout haunting locations. The protagonist can weave reality using magical powers inspired by Gullah and African-American folklore traditions. Boss encounters feature creatures from Southern Gothic legends, transformed into spectacular supernatural battles. Visual style is striking, with stylized graphics emphasizing mood and atmosphere over photorealism. Exploration uncovers family secrets and regional history through environmental clues and character interactions. Narrative addresses themes of heritage, community, and confronting past traumas through magical realism storytelling. The setting feels fresh and culturally rich, bringing underrepresented folklore into mainstream gaming. Coming in 12th is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, continuing the popular military shooter subseries. This fast-paced FPS delivers cinematic campaign missions, addictive multiplayer, and cooperative zombies mode. Campaign follows covert operatives through global conspiracy missions, blending stealth infiltration with explosive action set pieces. Multiplayer features classic modes plus new innovations with refined movement mechanics and map design. The Create a Class system offers extensive weapon customization with attachments, perks, and equipment combinations. Zombies mode returns with new maps and gameplay mechanics, expanding the cooperative undead slaying experience. Graphics push visual fidelity with realistic character models, detailed environments, and smooth performance at high frame rates. Kill streaks and score streaks reward strong performance with devastating abilities, from UAV surveillance to devastating airstrikes. Progression systems provide long-term engagement through weapon unlocks, operator skins, and seasonal content updates. At position 13 comes Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the realistic medieval RPG set in 15th century Bohemia. This immersive simulation continues protagonist Henry's journey with expanded scope and refined mechanics from the original. Gameplay emphasizes historical authenticity, with complex combat requiring actual swordsmanship skills rather than stat-based systems. The open world recreates medieval Central Europe with incredible attention to architectural and cultural details. Quests feature multiple solutions with consequences based on your skills, reputation, and choices throughout. Character progression happens organically through practice, with skills improving as you actually use them. Survival elements require eating, sleeping, and maintaining equipment, adding immersive depth to the experience. Combat system is directional and timing-based, with different weapons requiring different techniques to master. Social interactions depend on appearance, reputation, and speech skills, creating believable NPC reactions. Sliding into 14th is Avowed, the first-person fantasy RPG from Obsidian Entertainment set in the Pillars of Eternity universe. This action RPG brings you to the Living Lands as an envoy investigating a mysterious plague. Gameplay blends first-person combat with deep RPG systems, including character builds, dialogue choices, and branching narratives. Magic and melee combat can be mixed freely with dual wielding, allowing creative combinations of weapons and spells. The world is richly detailed with faction politics, companion relationships, and moral dilemmas affecting your journey. Character creation offers race and background choices that impact how NPCs react and what options become available. Companions have their own personalities, quest lines, and will react to your decisions throughout the adventure. Exploration rewards curiosity with environmental storytelling, hidden areas, and meaningful side content. Obsidian's writing pedigree shines through complex characters and thought-provoking narrative themes. Finally, at number 15 stands Marvel Rivals, the team-based hero shooter featuring iconic Marvel characters in competitive multiplayer. This free-to-play game pits two teams of superheroes and villains against each other in objective-based modes. Gameplay follows the hero shooter formula, with each character having unique abilities, ultimate powers, and distinct playstyles. The roster includes fan favorites like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Magneto, and dozens more with abilities faithful to comic powers. Maps are destructible environments inspired by Marvel locations from Asgard to the Xavier Institute. Team composition matters with synergies between certain hero combinations, rewarding coordinated strategies. Graphics feature stylized character designs that balance comic book aesthetics with modern visual effects. Seasonal content provides new heroes, maps, and cosmetics, keeping the experience fresh. Competitive modes include ranked play for serious players alongside casual options for fun.